Hello, my name's Slow Ninja and welcome back to the channel. And today's episode we're finally getting back to a Football Manager. I've been having so many problems with getting to this point, but we're finally here. And as you can tell by the date, we're at the 19th of May 2036. So we've jumped 10 years into the future. And well, yeah, let's now actually have a look at good old Ipswich Town. Well, let's have a look at the Premiership. So we won it in 2025 to 26 season. When it was formed by Man City, then United, then Liverpool. So the Premiership has been pretty boring, and well, yeah, so you can see that Ipswich Town has finished well 8th place. So we jump back to that season, that glorious season of winning the Premiership. It seems many years ago that happened. And when we just take a quick look, I'll go through all the transfers and any major competitions later, but let's just go for the Premiership. So the season when we left, well, they came 5th place, dropped down. Actually, who did they score most goals against? So yeah, they at least it's still European football at least, but from where they were, literally they've dropped 24 points. 24 points they have dropped in one season after that. And when moving on, they're getting worse and worse and worse, to be brutally honest. Not scoring as much, but also, yeah, it's pretty much they've scored exactly the same amount of goals, but also conceding the same, or conceding a lot more as well. And after that, they've moved up one place. I mean, Watford. I mean, we've got to look where other teams are coming from. It's pretty much it's just the regular top teams, the major clubs as well. But yeah, obviously like Chelsea didn't even make it in there. Wow. So Norwich got relegated again. So Ipswich Town are still in the qualify for the ECC, for the European Champions Cup. So we will look at the fixtures later on. And when they actually get back into 4th place, so they actually begin rising up a little bit more. So after a major drop, they begin rising up just a little bit more. And when after that, they just dropped. It's the first time they've had a minus goal difference since our first couple of seasons in a Premiership. And somehow Norwich get into European football, even though staying up by 1 point. So Ipswich must have a terrible season there. But they instantly jump back up to 6th, so that's good for them at least, moving back up the field very slowly. Goal difference once again is okay-ish, plus 20. I mean, it can be a lot more worse, but I just want to see who's scoring all their goals, really, because it doesn't seem like they've got their goal scorers. Just to let you know, I haven't looked at anything with the teams yet, so this all I've only looked at the Premiership, really. I haven't looked at Ipswich Town's team, etc. So it'd be interesting to see what their team will be like. So once again, dropping back up, but still qualifying for the European Champions Cup. So they may have won a cup that season or won the Europa League. I don't know. When they failed to qualify for any European football there again. So it should have been up and down. Been Tottenham aren't there as well. Good to see Leeds back in the Premiership, which I've only just noticed. I mean, Watford, well, Aston Villa really. Where did Aston Villa finish last season? So finishing from 14th to finishing 3rd. That's a great jump there from Aston Villa. And went into 5th place, and yeah, it seems like Aston Villa are now becoming that team which I think have been brought over or whatever. But yeah, well, that's everything. I mean, there's still a couple of games left to play, so let's actually go back to that wonderful season and see. So we know what they got won the league. Don't know why it's not. Let's keep FA Cup. let's just keep all of that for now. I got my. So that's the Community Shield. And when so that's in the semi-finals of the FA Cup against United, unfortunately. They were knocked out of the Champions Cup first round. I don't understand why it doesn't take me from Real Madrid, where the season before that they did lose against Barcelona, which I know about, so they did struggle in that, but got back to the Carabao Cup final as well. So yeah, kind of a disappointing season. And when the next season, Euro Cup, got the FA Cup semi-final, knocked out of the cup again to lose to Ajax, and did they win the? They lost to Everton in the Carabao Cup, so another disappointing season. Following that, they move on to actually winning the Euro Cup final again, beating Liverpool on penalties. Failed to win the FA Cup and gone out of the Carabao Cup, so it's another competition. We can look at the competitions later on. Winning the Super Cup again, winning the Euro Cup final again, failed to qualify for the FA Cup final again. And they lost to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, so another alright season. And when here they just got nutted early on, losing to Leeds, losing to Inter Milan, and losing to United. So for the year 2030 to 31, a very disappointing season. And when after that, no European football and getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Watford and losing it to Bournemouth as well. So very, very disappointing season for the 21 to 22 season. But 32 to 33, winning the Euro Cup again, going out of the FA Cup and losing the Carabao Cup quarterfinals against West Brom. So Euro Cup, they seem to be pretty good. I mean, losing the FA Cup final, but finally got back into the FA Cup final, losing the Carabao Cup final, and going out in the quarterfinals against Atletico Madrid. Another disappointment for the 34-35 season. Seems to be as soon as they get into the European Champions Cup, they can't get into European football next season. So just even quick there, that team is half those players. It's scared to see who they've sold. But losing to Liverpool in the semi-finals, nothing great there. Losing to Man City in the Carabao Cup semi-final and fourth round, and losing to Porto in the Euro Cup. And that's the latest season. So yeah, we just have a quick look at landmarks or overalls, premierships. I mean, 5 European Cups in 11, or 4 European Cups in 11 seasons. That's pretty good. With 2 Super Cups, with 1 FA Cup, with Carabao Cup. So yeah, yeah, it's a very. But we look at the stats; they've been up and down. But getting back into European football, I mean, let's look at the managers. So after I left, it's Roger Schmidt. He's now the manager of Lyon. He won no cups. Did he only play 26 games? No, he won 26 games. I'll just tell you how many games that she played, unfortunately. It'd be kind of cool if it told you how many games they played. And when Lucas Hamsik came in and actually won the Euro Cup twice before getting sacked. Which I'm thinking, with that success, you're thinking, why on earth did he get sacked? And when Luis Castro came in and he did nothing, kind of looks like a very poor signing, only there for 1 season. A lot of these managers in 2 seasons, 1 season, 4 seasons. And so Fran, is it Escriba? I'm probably butchering his name, so I do apologise. A Spanish player who had a good manager career. I'm not going to lie. Atletico Madrid, mentioned Spain, Ajax, which are good round players, etc. Who retired, who won the Euro Cup. I mean, Giovanni von Bronckhorst is the latest player. So if we just take a quick look at the team, pretty much I recognise a few of the players there, which we had. So Muriel Borgonvini is 32 years old, and we look at his stats. Actually, he's done pretty well. He was going to be one of those future players, but he's done pretty well for Ipswich, and actually a pretty nice signing, 195k a week. Ouch. And Brian Ockel is the other player. Fantastic signing. An absolute beautiful player. I really enjoyed using him as centre back, but pretty much I don't know, I want to know where Fisher's gone to. And that scares me. So let's look at the transfer history. Let's go to. I'll look at the people who they sold. So Declan Rice went to Chelsea, but Pickford went to Wolves. Scoff went to West Brom. Sold Thompson. Andre Dossel. He's currently a coach. Finished his season at Spartak Moscow. Wow. Such a great player I thought he was. They got in Donny van der Berg. He's an Aberdeen under-18s coach. Wow. Actually a pretty good signing. A player who I personally would have liked to have been brought into the club. And when I think this is all regions really now. I think Mattis did he used to play for Aston Villa. He was a real good striker, could only seem to score against us, which was very bizarre, but good player. This is what it proves that he's getting in the goals. But there's Fisher. Oh my word. What a play he has. It's gone to Barcelona. Wow, wow, wow. His best season was that season. Without a shadow of a doubt, that was his best season. Still can't believe that he's only got a goal every game for us. That's just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Chrissy John, Harry Winks. Oh my word. God. Also, who they've been. I mean, half these players are either all regions or they're just not spending the money compared to who they're selling. I mean, Seiji Ojo, he's a scout. Went to Schalke, ended his career in the Qatar. What a great player. Another fantastic player. Definitely up there, one of the best players that season. I mean, they let him go in the free agent, who I thought was going to be this next big thing. It's turned out not to be, unfortunately. So he signed him in. Let's see the goalkeeper. He has 149 caps for his national side, and apparently an alright, decent goalkeeper. He was just back up all the time to Gabriel, wherever on earth he's gone to. Fagniti went. Just once again, just not really spending a ton load of money compared to how much money they're getting in. I mean, that's the best one. Only one signing or selling, and that's Emil Fagnito, who joined Chelsea. He did pretty well, actually, after we left. And probably that was his best season, the 2 best seasons which he had was when we weren't there, which maybe we was playing him wrong, I do not know. But when it just become Bielsa, Calvin Lewin is now manager of Breaching. He's only had 2 jobs at Bashford as well. But after we left, this went downhill, unfortunately. But we went to Turkey, and he did pretty well at Turkey, so another fabulous player. I mean, Nathan Wood is another one. At Crystal Palace. Once again, he's all those players who played every single game of that, but went to drop down the pecking order, which is very disappointing for us. They got Kieran Tierney on the free agent, but the rest of his players I don't really recognise. Same there, apart from Harvey Elliott, who we tried to sign. And 67, who's backup players most likely. Players who I probably don't even know who they are. I mean, like 100, Gabriel there, he's 118 million. Wow. He's only got 28 caps for Brazil. So has Brazil got a better goalkeeper? They have. Somebody who we could have signed, if I remember correctly. Or was it him? I remember we were able to sign another goalkeeper. Unfortunately, he just wasn't there, really. Just got 2 better goalkeepers in front of him at the end of the day. There's nothing much we can do about that. I mean, Raul, who on earth is this guy? A 24-year-old Brazilian who looks good. He looks the bee's knees. I mean, in our latest season, I've been sending Harvey Elliott to Wolves. Another player who I don't recognise. But yeah, it's just very weird where players are, really. It's very weird to see how far Ipswich Town's came on. Let's have a quick look at England. Have they won anything? Competitions. So they have won the World Cup in the last 2 seasons. Okay. Yes, they won the World Cup. Why can't I look? So they beat France 1-0 in the 2034 World Cup, and they beat Holland 1-0 in the 2030 World Cup, and lose to Italy in the 2006 World Cup. In the 2002 World Cup, they lost to France. They've always gotten to the final of everything, and Antonio Conte is their manager. A very weird but interesting signing. Ben Patterson, I remember Ben Patterson playing for Brighton. What a player he is. An absolute wonder kid. Great midfielder. Jude Bellingham still playing, and still playing at Watford. Well, good for him, at least. Good for him. But nobody else I hardly don't recognise, and I feel like that's. Let's have a quick look. It's Marcus Evans still at Ipswich. They did get a new chairman so pretty much after we left. Jason McGill came out. Moved to Alf. They built a new stadium. 59,000 men? People. 59,000 people at the Alf Ramsey Park. Okay. So at least they're moving up in the world with their training grounds. And how do Ipswich actually look? Been very good. I mean, I'm looking at their There we go. Very good. State of the art, state of the art, state of art. There we go. So there's Ipswich Town for you in a nutshell. Must admit, it's a bit all over the place. It's a bit all over the place, ups and downs. But I feel like in a couple more years, Ipswich Town will be able to get back on this from broadcasts. Very insecure actually. Ipswich, so hopefully, and they can get a brand new manager in who can actually will get the business done. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like. Any comments would be appreciated. And if you're new around here, I like the content which I make, well, make sure to subscribe to get more daily content. And until the next episode, see you later.